So what we can do whenever I'm just going to Salesforce, so how I can open a Salesforce account and how I can use it. Okay, whenever I'm saying I'm going to use Salesforce, what I do. See, if I want to use Salesforce, as I said, it's a cloud applications which we can access through the server, like through the URL. We no need to install anything. So how I can access that account? Okay, so whenever you go to salesforce.com, we have different kind of editions, different kind of licenses. Okay, and we have different kind of licensing pricing and model. So that licensing, pricing, and history of Salesforce we'll talk more theoretically later. So we'll see practically what we can do in Salesforce. To access the Salesforce account, you have two places. You can see something called login and all the stuffs. So we are going Salesforce. So Salesforce have different kind of editions with different kind of features. So we are going to access as a developer account, which will be lifetime free access for you, and you can have all the features for your practice, for your learning. You can use it, okay, as a developer account. And to open the developer account, what you do? Simply you go to developersalesforce.com. Okay, like it's very easy, like how you do the sign up for any social networking. Same way you can do here. If you go to developer.salesforce.com, you can create your own account. You can see something called sign up here. If you do the sign up here, so it's going to have a developer account. As I came from developersalesforce.com, simply fill this form and you set the username. The username need to be in the form of email IDs. Okay, let me set one account so that you can practice as it is you want. Okay, let's I just set some email ID here. Okay, let's see anything we fill here. See, this is in the form of email ID. It doesn't mean it should have a valid email. It's just a username which should be in the form of email ID. But the email ID what you give, it should be valid email, so that you will get the links to reset the username password, and all the communications will happen on this email. So we just agree the agreements and click on sign me up. So it will validate the username is uniqueness, and if it's there, then we will get on one email to our email ID so that we can sign up for the account. See, I'm just going to sign up the account. Until now we didn't install anything on my machine. So simply I click the verify account here. Once you get the email, just do the verify account. So that means we are going to have my Salesforce account ready for me. It's a new account completely. Okay, so I just set my password. It's as it is easy like opening up any social network account like Facebook or anything you open, you do just like this. Okay, I just set it. So now if you see, let me close all other tabs. Okay, now you see I have one account came for me. Okay, so if you see this page, it's nothing but the lightning UI what we have. Okay, let me close all the pop-ups here. So now see, this is a new account we have opened, and now if you go to this menu, if you see what dot menu you see, it's nothing but my application launcher menu, app launcher menu. So if you click here, it will show what kind of application available for you. See, by default, service, marketing, and sales, all these applications are there. So any application which supports the feature of marketing, service, and sales, that application we call as CRM applications. And I am able to access this Salesforce in cloud without installing anything. So I said Salesforce is a cloud CRM applications. So simply we sign up for the Salesforce account, and we'll see what more thing we can do. So before we go anywhere, let me introduce one more thing. So Salesforce have two different kind of UI. Okay, one we call as classic UI. I will go through both, okay, so that you will be clear in the both the UI what happens. One nothing but lightning UI, or you can say lightning experience UI. So which UI you see now, it's lightning experience UI. And if you want to navigate to classic UI, then you can just click on this profile icon. You can see here profile icon, click here. Okay, you can see something called switch to Salesforce Classic. You can come to the Salesforce Classic here. In the both the screen, I will show you what is the difference and what going to happen. So when you see this kind of UI, wherever you have set up and the application list are here, this is nothing but your classic UI. And if you want to navigate to lightning experience, simply click on this switch to lightning experience. From classic to lightning, you can navigate from here. See, it's simple. You can use either lightning experience or classic, okay, both the ways. So let me introduce in the classic UI whatever things you have. Okay, let me take a screenshot of it. Okay, so if you see this page, what is happening? So now the button, what you see here, the drop down button, what you see here, this is nothing but we call as app menu. So all the applications what you have, which applications are you are authorized to access, this will be listed out here. So this is we call app menu. Okay, and in the left top you see the logo. So right now the logo is default Salesforce logo, and whenever we use our application, we can replace it with our own logo, our company branding or our own logo we can use. And you see something here, this is we call global search, something called global search. Okay, so same way, if you logged in and you want to see about your informations, that you can see here about your user informations. I mean, this button we use for switching from one application menu to another application menu. And this is something you see called setup menu. So whenever you do any administrative things, you will start from this setup menu, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, this is called setup menu. Okay, and then you see something here which we call as, let me change the color. Okay, something you see here, this list, this is nothing but we call tab bar. I will explain what is tab bar, what is application, everything will go one by one. Okay, this is something called tab bar. Okay, and here you see what is the thing, it is nothing but my content page. What content I want to display, it will be displayed here. Okay, and this is nothing but you can see, this is what you see, it is nothing but sidebar. Okay, we'll discuss each in deeply. Okay, so this is in the classic. So now in the classic, if I want to do some kind, see, I logged in, I am here, so I want to do something. Where I'll do as an admin, I want to do some kind of task, so where I'll do it. So once you click on the setup, what is going to happen? So you will come to the setup menu. Okay, this left side what you see, this is we call as completely setup menu. Under the setup menu, what you have different options like administer what kind of thing we are going to do, like your manage users or domain management, all this stuff. So we are going to cover each one by one. And there is something called build. Okay, and in the same way you see something called deploy and monitor. So for different kind of activity we have in the setup menu: build, monitor, administer, and deploy. Okay, we'll see this what more things can be done here. And same thing if I want to see in the classic, in the lightning, how it's going to happen. If you go to lightning experience, okay, same thing I'm just relating so that it will be easy for you. Okay, let me take a quick screenshot for it also. Okay, any question till now? Okay, so if I come to this classic page, in the classic page, if you see, let me take a quick screenshot here for you. See, in the classic page, what is going to happen? So now the logo, what I said, you can see some kind of logo here. Okay, and this is nothing but my setup menu. Whatever I have, this is my setup menu. What I have shown you in the classic also, my setup menu. And if you see these buttons, okay, this is we call as app launcher. So what kind of app you have, that if you want to see, you can click on this to go to app launcher. So this is nothing but my object manager. So like we are going to create many object or table in the system. To access that, we can come to this object manager. This is nothing but my tab, whatever the tabs we have. Okay, all the tab will display here. And if you see, this is my profile pictures. Okay, so if you click on the profile, you can see about the settings and many options which we'll discuss in detail. Then you can see if you have any notifications, that you can see here. Okay, navigate to setup, you can see here. Okay, all these options, what a favorite you want to store, that you can see here. Okay, and again this is going to be my content page. So in the lightning experience, if I want to navigate to any application, simply I can click on this icon. Okay, then it will show me all kind of applications. If I want to go to service application or sales application, simply I click here and I'm coming to this sales applications. And when I come to this application, you see some kind of tabs which I have shown you in the classic, the tab bar. This is nothing but my tab bars. In these applications, what tabs are accessible to you, you can see here. Okay, this is just an overview of the first page in between the classic and lightning what you have. So in the same way, let's see, we are talking whenever there is a CRM application, we say, okay, the application supports like marketing, sale, and support. These are the predefined application we have. So we'll complete this tutorial with developing our customized applications. So what kind of application we can develop, what is the applications, and how we are going to develop that, we'll see. Okay,